Hey, hi, this is Prashant from Long Story Short, and today I'm going to share with you some really powerful interview skills and tips. Okay, so most of these tips will actually sound unconventional to you because they really are. Now, why am I so confident about this is because I have been in a lot of interview situations right through my career. Okay, so no more build-up. I know this sounds crazy, but this is the truth. Don't treat it like an interview. Treat it like a business meeting. Just switch on this new approach and you will immediately realize how positive this is for you. I mean, you see, when you treat it like an interview, you're already on the back foot. You're nervous. You feel slightly inferior and you are at the mercy of the company. And that is not the case when you treat it like a business meeting. So remember, while it is important for the company to judge you on your talent and skill sets, it's equally important for you to figure out if this is the right fitment for you as a company. See, it's the company who needs you more than you need the company. Now, I am talking about an attitude here. It's so very important to have this attitude right through the entire process. See, right from you communicating over the mail, talking to the HR, your telephonic round, your interview process, the core interview process, and the post-interview process, you need to have this attitude right through. I'm not saying that you have to sound or look arrogant, but it helps to be in the driver's seat throughout the process. There is a saying, dress for what you want to be and not what you are. So if you're an executive, dress like a manager, and if you're a manager, dress like a vice president. When you're dressing sharply to meet your employer, you're making a very powerful personality impact on your employer. Okay, now the question is what to wear. And the answer is very simple. It's a suit, a blazer, like the one I'm wearing right now. It always works great for an official meeting kind of a situation. Remember how we discussed about how an interview is not an interview and a business meeting? That is the point. If you don't have one, don't crib, borrow it. It doesn't matter what role you're actually going for. Even if it's an executive role, just wear it and you will see the difference. So this is one of the most basic and fundamental personality trait an employer looks out for in a candidate. See, some people are naturally very confident. However, when it comes to giving interviews, even the best have butterflies in their bellies. So here's the thing. Fake it till you make it. It's all about those few minutes that you're there in that room with the interviewer. When you're not really confident but you fake it, you will make a mark with the interviewer. And it is a given that when you're confident enough, it will significantly up your chances of making through that interview. An interview becomes interesting for both the sides when they are discussing ideas and situations and not doing question and answers. And to make it sound interesting and to grab the other person's attention, one trick, and it has always worked for me, is use of powerful quotes and examples. Now, the trick to this is the quotes need to be short and they need to suit the current discussion and the topic that you're discussing. Okay, let's talk about quotes first. So when you're demonstrating about your leadership skills, you can say, Richard, there is this popular quote which says, a boss has a title but the leader has the people. And then you go on and you build your point around it. Discussing about building a lean, strong team, you can say, I read this somewhere and I totally believe in this. It says, cut the fat and add muscle. See, the point I'm trying to make is that use of these powerful quotes and examples will really make a very powerful impact on the interviewer. And very similar is the thing with example. Now, when you're discussing a certain point or a topic, use some really powerful short case studies or examples by some really popular figures like the Zuckerberg of Facebook, Jack Ma of Alibaba, Jeff Bezos of Amazon. Use their examples of how they go about solving a particular problem, and this will immediately create a lot of impact. This tip might sound a bit tricky because this is about your personality and how generally you might be very comfortable wearing a lot of accessories and sporting a tattoo, and you may very well be carrying it. But it's in your best interest to avoid it on your interview day. I know what you're thinking, that you're not being very honest in the interview, But this is the trick. You cannot go all out and show how casual and cool you are in an interview, because most of the organizations and the HR work in a very conservative, with a very conservative mindset. So the trick is you get through the interview. Most of us are not prepared for the end of the interview where the interviewer asks, "Do you have any questions for me?" It is okay to not have any questions for the interviewer. However, there are some really great benefits of asking questions. But the point is, you need to ask some really smart questions. Questions that make sense and the ones the interviewer loves answering. Remember, it's not every day an interviewer gets to answer great questions. So go all out and prepare some really awesome questions, but just keep it to 2 or 3. Don't overdo it. So some of the questions that you can ask are, what are the expansion plans of this company for the next 5 years? What is the culture of the organization to be working around here? And questions like, what is the best thing you like about working here?